Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends EA, already in progress. In the last episode, we got quested by L to say, hey, go catch some legendaries. So we're gonna do that. Welcome to the post-game as well. That's another thing to throw out there. So I think the easiest thing to do is to get started. I have sort of decided that in the mornings, I will be doing the plot, kind of, and in the afternoons, I will continue to do the Infinite ZA Royale because I think we have to go through this a few times. So, let's go through this. We'll also do some side missions and all that sort of stuff. Also, because of where we are right now, yo, there's just anybody showing up there. Because of where we are right now, we can start flying. I don't think it matters too much. So let's get going. I think, let's go to Mabel first. Why not? We'll go to Mabel. They're closer. Hi, Mabel. Well, actually, you're upstairs, but hey, Mabel, how about we solve some mysteries? Waltz in here, and let's go. Let's check out the second floor, actually. I don't know. I doubt there's any changes, but you never know. It does not look like there are any real changes. Yeah, this is all stuff we know. Okay, so let's go up top. Hello, hello.
Greedy little imbecile! Throw even more budget at the wild zones because now they're a hit with the tourists? We can't even handle that much without with more funding. This idiot mayor's gonna be the death of me. And sure, Prison Tower have calmed down at least, but that doesn't mean there aren't any of the threats to Lumios. The signs are all still there.
Oh, hey, Ahdurin, what's up? Effectively the vibes here. It's just kind of like,
The world is going over.
oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, Mabel, how you doing?
Well, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Mabel stable. Granted, I think you're the only one that's actually gotten anything done for me, but sure. You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you come all the way to my office, right? Because you have my phone number.
Well, Lysander did mention something. A little detail.
Oh, here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright, because I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas.
I like how it's usually called Xerneas. Does that imply that there's a different name for it?
I know quite a bit about the two since Team Flyer tried its hand at capturing both of them.
This is also intriguing, because technically speaking, this can mean one of two things. Either A, they tried capturing, so let's take, I'm gonna go with Pokemon X because that's the one that I played. In the Pokemon X universe, which this could be following, they tried capturing Yveltal, failed, tried capturing Xerneas, succeeded, and we showed up. Or B, this is an alternate universe a la Rainbow Rocket, where they went for both of them and tried getting both of them before insert kid here stopped them. I think the implied idea is that every single game is its own separate universe where there are similar events occurring. So there was always a kid that stopped them. It's just in the X universe they stopped them because they only went after Xerneas. In the Y universe they stopped them because they're only after Yveltal. In this universe, the kid stopped them after trying to go after both of them. That's my logic. I don't know if this makes any sense. Feel free to let me know in the comment section if this didn't make any sense to you. But that's my thoughts. Anywho, Mabel, you were saying something about world domination and all that?
Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some really strange readings lately from the wild zones around town.
You seem to be going off topic here, but sure.
If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy for some reason. And in every wild zone where we've detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail.
Okay, I'm so confused. Is this related here?
They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them.
Okay.
These, anomalous alphas have to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger, after all. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? I've got another task for you. So, your new research task is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9.
Knowing me, I'm gonna try catching them, because that's what I do.
Now, get to it, because I have more important stuff to deal with. Hee hee hee. I gotta go yell at a mayor.
Son of a Bisharp. All right, let's get going. So it sounds like, are these separate missions now? This is the one that takes. This is Mabel's thing. This is that thing. The one that gives... Okay, sure. How would I know... Are they listed on here, perhaps? Filling your Pokedex. Let's see. Wild zones, evolving. Oh, there it is. Investigating anomalous alphas. So 3, 5, and 9. Defeat them or catch them. Either works. Cool. All right. We can go into that a little bit later, I suppose, because I think the next thing we do is go meet up with Grisham to learn more about the one that takes. Yellow, yellow. How's it going, folks? I hope you're at least a little bit nicer. There we go. Well, I guess, I guess not.
The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for a nasty drink?
Griselle, I do wish you wouldn't be so quite candid in your sales pitch. We are trying to make a profit after all. Look, the idea is that you get above minimum wage, and so we'd like to at least hope that we earn that.
What? We saved the whole dang city with them. You think we need to still stand on ceremony? So, what do you want today? The same old burnt-out roast?
I think they do remember this, don't they? I want the one that takes.
You speak of the legendary Pokemon, Yveltal and Xerneas.
Never thought I'd have to hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we messed up back in our Team Flare days. If you're facing either of those two, we'll help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure.
Indeed. But if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good people of Corsartigo first. Meet us at the Corsartigo Inc. building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me.
All right. We're going to a new location, sounds like. Are we jumping straight there? Nope. Okay, so we're just gonna... I think they're finalizing their orders. We're gonna go this way. Alrighty, let's waltz on in here and see what shenanigans we're gonna deal with now. Hello, hello. Hey, Vinny. I gotta talk to you.
Here you are. We'd heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update of my own. Our teams recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumios.
Another thing going on?
We have since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokemon Yveltal.
Why is Yveltal what? Okay, sure.
Yveltal is a real nasty piece of work. It nearly took out a whole Team Flare unit on its own back when we tried to capture it to use for the ultimate weapon. And that was when it was in its dormant state, mind you.
We did finally manage to contain it thanks to the effort of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including our former admin Valva. If our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it.
Hey, those children, that was me! And a few other people let me know.
This time, Corsartigo Inc. will be stepping in to help, so you don't end up similarly overwhelmed.
Yeah, what kind of help are we talking here?
You see, Team Flare had a device they used to train some of their team members. It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokemon using holotech, down to the details of how they moved and the effects of their attacks. Grisham and Griselle here have both experienced it for themselves, so we asked for their input, and built it ourselves. We built ourselves an improvised version, or improved version. Yes, we had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders.
But the monstrosity Corsartigo made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with.
Making it the perfect tool with which to train for a great challenge such as this. Ahdurin, I would like to ask you to battle once more against Victreebel, Hawlucha, and Tyranitar in their rogue Mega Evolved states. The device is kept in the lower levels. We call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. If you follow me, please.
Okay, interesting. We don't have this, do we? Yeah, we got a challenge ticket. I didn't even look this up, but I'm assuming it's 50,000 again, right? Yeah, okay. So we've got a few things we can do here. There's a couple of bonus alphas that are out in the wild. There are the things here. I think I'm gonna go. Okay, here's my logic. I'm going to start with the bonus alphas outside because I know that running around looking for them and doing all the battles will take time off. Take time off the clock. which is important because we want to progress to night at some point to continue with the infinite battle royale. If we're inside, I don't know if the clock continues to tick. So that is my logic there. That's the thing there. That's the thing there. Okay. Yes. So 3, 5, and 9, I believe, is what Mabel was saying. So let's find zone 3, which I can't find for some reason. Why can't I find it? Oh, because it's here. Let's go here. Oh, I'm gonna guess it's a giant Steelix that's not supposed to be there. I'm assuming that's the fella that we're working with. Hey, buddy, what's happening? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't think you're supposed to be here. I want to go with Lucha first, sure. Hi, Steelix. How you doing? You want to do me a favor and just, oh, well, you see me now. Cool. What level are you? 70? Hold up, wait a minute. I know we're 70, but, like, 70? Also, that did no damage. What is going on here? Yeah. Alright, let's pull you back. Steelix, you're gonna... Okay, hello. Yeah, sorry, can we go back to the part where it's at 70, please? Let's flamethrower here. Hopefully this will reach. That didn't reach. Okay, we're gonna back up just a little bit. I do want you to, like, yeah, waltz over here real quick. We'll overheat you. Boom. Oh, excuse me, that did so much damage. I know your defenses are huge, but, like, come on, bro. Let's go with a liquidation here. And we'll go bulldoze. And we'll go stone edge for some reason. And we'll go brick break. I think we can just stall it here because, never mind. I was gonna say we can handle it. No, we cannot. Let's go into you. Yeah. I'm gonna Mega Evolve you real quick. Yeah, I don't think that... Alright, here we go. Flying Press. Brick Break. Unfortunately, we don't have special attackers that can do a lot of damage, but I'm hoping that we can... There we go. Okay, well, that didn't do anything. Alright, back up, back up, back up. Yeah, that's gonna do absolutely nothing here. Flying Press. Sure, do damage to yourself. I'm fine with that. We'll bounce real quick just to get out of the way. And boom. We'll give it a Flying Press, and I think we're ready. Alright, let's go Ultra Ball. See if we can catch you, because that'd be fun. No? Can we, no, drat. Maybe it'll come back. Drat. Oh, well. That's one down at least. Let me, while we're here, just Flying Press this real quick. Sorry, Floet, I didn't mean to hit you. Yeah, let's lunge here. Hello? Can I brick break? Oh, I'm an idiot. This needs to be burned. Alright, well, that doesn't matter. That's the big alpha dude there. I do hope that Steelix comes back. Though I don't know if it will. Maybe it comes back afterwards? That'd be fun. Alright, that is one down. There's a Pokemon Center around here, isn't there? I think it's on the other side. We'll go heal up, and then after that, take on the next one. Oh, the Pokemon Center's nowhere near here. Okay. You know what I might do as well? Let's go... Where is it? It's out here, right? I want to go find Canary's thing. Here we are. Maybe get some better plushes. Because I don't think we've spent too much time... We've gotten a lot of, like, the health boosting ones. I'm wondering if we can get some of the ones that boost catch odds. Because those will be helpful. Yeah, let's see. That's experience points. We don't need that. That's prize money. That's mega crystals. This is damage related. This is the catching one. We can only grab one. Sure. Blue Canary plush here to boost that. And we need more screws afterwards, so we'll have to look around for those. Now, we went to 3. I've already forgotten what it is. Oop, that's Mabel's research. Let's go here. And here, it's 3, 5, and 9. Okay. Let's fly over to zone 5 then. Big zone here. Alright, everyone healed up. We're all good. Sounds good. Now, I'm looking for a big fella. Ooh. You look like you're the right person. What do I beat with Fighting Psychic? Fighting Psychic weakness. What is the best thing for that? I think my bird might be the best. Yeah, okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll have Meganium go up, set up some stuff, maybe do some disarming voices, and then after that we can go into Halucha to do some big damage. Okay, I wonder also if we can just sneak in by you real quick. Alright, let's do this. Have Meganium out here. That didn't work. Okay, well, light screen. Let's set it up. Set up the reflect. And we'll go disarming voice. And then swap into you instantly. Here we are. Oh, hello. Why am I doing this? Sure. Does it work? Yeah, I didn't think so. Flying press. Boom. Brick break. Boom. Leaf blade's not going to do much of anything, presumably. There we go. Love that. Flying press. Let's mega evolve you. Sword stance is not good. I will say that much. Brick break. And you're down instantaneously. Fun. We'll go into you, I suppose. I don't know why I'm going into you. We'll snarl here. Overheat. Just blast you to smithereens, maybe. Flamethrower. Earth power. Oh, you are getting clobbered here. Yeah, we'll just do as much damage as we can here. Get another overheat, perhaps. But I'm just waiting for you to knock out Pyro, I think. Is effectively the vibe here. We'll go into you. I mean, if you keep swords dancing, I will continue to attack you. Do as much damage as I can. There it is. We'll go into you. Back up, back up. Hello? Alright. There we go. Phantom Force. Alright. You disappear. Wait for it. Boom. And a Night Slash. Okay. And now we go Ultra Ball for the win, hopefully. Come on. We got one. Hey, that's awesome. That's exciting. Didn't get the Steelix, but I'm perfectly content with getting a Gallade. Is that Ampharos the one that we have to deal with? I think that's just a naturally occurring giant Ampharos. Yeah, Zone 16 is not where we're going here. We need to go to Zone 9, which is over here and very far away from everything else. Alrighty, here we are, Zone 9. I wonder what the big fella is. We also have the opportunity, if we can, because we have not caught basically anything in the zone. We could go for anyone else. Just catch some wild Pokemon while we're here. Because I think the next big thing we'll eventually need to do is to complete the Pokedex. So, you know, we can always get started with that at some point. I wonder if that loud noise is the thing we're looking for. It might be. Here's a canary screw. It's a colorful screw, not a canary screw. Now let's go around here. And what, we want to... That doesn't really help us. I guess we'll just hop down here, see what's up. Hello. Hi, Sableye. Have I caught Sableye? I actually don't know. I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, let's slash here. That didn't do enough. Night Slash, maybe? Ow. I think that hit me. You're not the one I want to go for. Let's go here. And these guys are hitting me, so I'm going to hope for a liquidation on this. I'm going back up. There we go. Let's get out of here. Pull you back as well. But we are still looking for... Oh, these guys are still following. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's more Sableye here. Yeah, let's climb. Get out of here. A lot of ladders here. Nope, I want to climb up here. Hop down here. What are you confused, Rain? Are you trying to hit me? Because it's not going to work. There we go, grab this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's grab this, climb up. Ow. And I think we can get away from you guys at least. Oh! I'm gonna guess it's this guy. Because that would make sense to me. But in case it's not, let's waltz over here. Hi. How are you? Would you like to join the squad in some capacity? You know what? Let's ignore this for a second, because apparently Pangoro just jumped across. There's Mega Manectric. I actually don't know which one it is. Now, you know what? I think it's Pangoro because you can naturally, well, maybe it's not. I got no clue. Maybe the Manectric's supposed to be here. I don't think so, based on how things are here. I feel like I've seen the Manectric before. Let's see if I can... you don't see me. Let's grab that. Hey, can you do me a favor and just not look this way? Thank you. Cool beans. Yeah, do me a favor and just keep looking that way. Alright, now, meanwhile, over here, this Carbink, how are you? I just want to see which one of these would work best. Maybe? Huh? Hey, there we go. Cool. I tend to, when I do my Pokedex stuff, I tend to end up making a living dex. Not on purpose, but it just turns out that way. So we'll do that, we'll do a Stone Edge, maybe I'll get some more stuff. I'm just gonna Liquidation you. Is that an alpha, Meowstic there? I might end up catching a bunch of these guys, because I don't know which one it is. Alright, anyway, you are extremely weak to Fairy. Yes. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a great Fairy type move, but this is better than nothing. So, let's waltz down here. Yeah, hey, how you doing? We're gonna set up the Reflex. Yeah, I know that. We're gonna set up a Light Screen. And we're gonna go Disarming Voice. Cool, we're gonna swap immediately into a Lucha. Yeah, back up. Yeah, do the Flying Press. Beautifully done. Well, that didn't do a lot. Bounce. Come on, big damage. There we go. Like to see that. Break. Flying Press is not gonna be enough. You're not even here anymore. Let's go into you. Sure. Give it a Disarming Voice. Big damage there. Giga Drain. Okay, we'll evolve you. Get away from this as well. Disarming Voice from here. And a Giga Drain, hopefully for knockout. There we go. Let's try an Ultra Ball. Come on. Did I hit it off a Meganium? Drat. Alright, well, Mawile's here and gonna start attacking me. That's fun. Yeah, let's fly over this way. Can I just... No. You're gonna try attacking me as well. You're an alpha. I don't want to deal with you. Everyone's out here trying to attack me. That's great. Love to see that. We'll plop down here. Grab that. And we got any screws and stuff like that? We got a Kadabra over here. I wonder, can I get you from here? Maybe? Oh, Quick Ball would do a lot. Let's see. Can I... Oh, I just missed it. Oh, man. Are you going to come up here? You're gonna recover. Yeah, that's great. We're just gonna leave. Alright, job well done for us. We've done our 3 things. Now, we can go to Mabel, I think. We can also claim Bulldoze. Oh, we jumped multiple levels. Okay, so Bulldoze and U-turn. Very nice. Zen Headbutt's not too shabby. Now, what do I want to do from here? It is going to turn into nighttime soon. Let's go meet up with Mabel. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll meet up with Mabel. We'll finish that off. I will jump through the points gathering phase, and then we'll go to the battle at the end to end this episode off with another rewards thing done. I think that's a good place to end it, which isn't, for a while, as you can tell by the episode length. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Mabel, let's talk. Hi, Mabel. How's it going?
And here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my task has trained you up to be handled just about anything, wouldn't you say?
Sure. Now, about this legendary.
Well, let's see here. Now then, looking at the data you collected... We're basically headed for disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumio City. We can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. Yay! Anywho, I mean, it has command of basically an unlimited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11, so, and once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trainer to deal with. Looking at you. By which I obviously mean you, not me. I'm sitting at home. And by home, I mean here, because I'm under kind of house arrest. Anywho, Xerneas is in Wild Zone 11. That's great. We will not catch you now. Despite the fact that adding Xerneas to the team in some capacity would be very helpful. Alright, Xerneas is there and ready to be caught at some capacity. However, I'm going to kind of like ignore that. Let's go and heal real quick. And yes, I could heal with items, but I don't know. I'm not, I guess. Alright, after healing up, let me also grab my Ultra Balls that I think I've messed up with. Maybe, maybe not. And then, let's go to sleep. Here's what I will do for simplicity's sake. I'm gonna, not sleep necessarily, but let's go, where's a bench? Let's find a bench, sit down, let night pass, and then from there we can jump into the battle shenanigans and proceed forward from there. Although at the rate we're going, by the time I find a bench, I think we might be in a good spot to just relax. Let's go here. Oh, this is Zach. We just battled you. Thanks for choosing Lumia Cab. I don't need anything. Okay. That's another thing. I haven't actually used any cabs because we've been jumping around from place to place. You know what I'll do, actually? Because I need to collect them anyway. I'm going to grab some of these screws that I find. Alrighty, here is a new battle zone. Now, for simplicity's sake, I'm not going to show all of this. What I'll do instead is maybe show some highlights, if any, which I don't know if there really will be. But more importantly, we're going to go through and do... Whoa, hold up. There's multiple battle zones? Interesting. That's a new thing, right? I don't recall there being multiple battle zones. So, we'll do a bunch of battles. We'll finish it up from there. You get the gist. And then we'll jump into the other thing. So we'll get going from there. Again, won't show this unless there's anything really fascinating. There we go. That's 50,000 right there. Got a massive ticket thing that was able to get it done. I'm going to do one more battle actually real quick. Just to get to 10 battles in case I don't have the opportunity to get more prize cards a little bit later. But after this, then we'll be able to get things going. So I will see you all in just a moment. Alright, everyone has been healed up, all is good, and now we can do a challenger's ticket. Let's do this. This is going to be really quick, unless it's somebody big. Grizel, never mind, this is going to be incredibly complicated. Cool. Not expecting that. It went from really easy to the 3rd or 4th hardest trainer in the game. So that's fun. Hi Grizel, real quick. If I win this time, you have to work at Nouveau Cafe as my lackey. Ooh, can't do that. I'm not good at knowing how coffee works. The coffee I drink is basically milk. So, let's see what we got here. I presume you're going to have your team in your team levels and everything. Talonflame, good start. Good start. Love to see that. Who's starting out here? Hyror? Fine.
Yeah, I'm assuming your levels are also going to be similar veins. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, let's go here. 69. Yeah, you have dramatically increased your level. And 5 Pokemon. That's fun. Camerupt. Hello. Can we hit you before you hit us? Oh, that's not good. Stone Edge. If we can get Liquidation off quick. There we go. We are losing health, though. What do we got next? It's Aerodactyl. Okay. We're probably not getting much here, but let's do what we can. Cool. Who's next? Let's go into Hawlucha, I think. And we'll give you a Flying Crest. There we go. Brick Break. There we go. Down you go. Your ace is Pyroar, right? So Metagross coming out means switch out into Absol. Yep. Perfect timing there. Let's get you going, Swords Dance, and then a Night Slash. And a Phantom Force. Away you go. Into the void. Out of the void. Alright, and then finally is Pyroar, I believe. Yep, here you are. I assume you're going to Mega Evolve. That is correct. We've got to win this, then we can get back to serving coffee to the unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know how this relates to that, but sure. Boom. Kablamo. Etc. Here comes the big Pyroar. So, we gotta do whatever we can. Yeah, alright, what might we do here? Let's go into Ampharos, perhaps? Try to give you one quick Zap Cannon. And see if we can spam that with a Power Gem. Can we get this going? Alright, I didn't think so. The big thing was just to do a little bit of chip damage here before I bring in you. And Flying Crest if we can. There we go. Down you go. That's a win. Good job, us. We're all level 71, 72. This is really good. Me losing repeatedly? This just doesn't happen. It's impossible. Congratulations. 2 reward matches means that our reward now is Zinc, which I think I've collected all of it, and more experience candies. Those are going to be helpful if we want to pick another Pokemon to level up. Cool. Now, here's what I'm going to do, actually. I am going to technically end the episode here. However, the night is still going on if I'm correct, so I'm going to try to get as many points as I can while waiting. See if we can maybe jump into the next level here. So, that's what we'll do. We'll end the episode here. I'm going to keep recording to just have the other battles in case something interesting happens. But otherwise, thank you everyone for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Next time, we maybe catch a legendary, actually. I have no idea. Until then, everyone, take care.